Hello friends and welcome back to the channel for War number 9. Today we're taking on the number 2 Alliance, D69 or ISO 8A if you prefer that name. Today we're going in with a full Kingpin team, Kingpin, Hood, and Mr. Sinister. Let's go. Another pretty light war for me. I was still not feeling very well with the Rona. So we're going to start off here on path number 1. We've got a Quicksilver on node 13 and we're going to go in here with, you guessed it, Kingpin. So a couple things here. The masochism over time is a bit of a problem here because the power lock synergy that Sinister gives Kingpin is basically gonna give the regen to Quicksilver every time he throws a special. So I just kind of tried to just, you know, say YOLO, and we're gonna intentionally trigger the degen with the SP1, knowing that as soon as Quicksilver throws a special attack, he's gonna trigger the masochism node on himself anyway. So, and you can see, like, the regen extremely powerful, extremely potent. So this fight is really a lot about being patient and definitely not taking a combo or a special from Quicksilver. So, you know, the whiplash debuffs are going to be shrugged off, which is nice. So we're going to be enjoying that nice attack boost from overpower or the debuffs, the rage debuffs, as we ramp those up. I think, do I skip to the special 2 at one point in here? I'm not sure if I do or not. It looks like I am, yeah. So there we go. Fire off the special 2, and you can see it just feels like we're doing so little damage because that regen is so powerful. As soon as one ends, he immediately fires off that special 1, triggers it again. Finally, we get a good power lock here, but I'm not going to risk a backdraft against Quicksilver because his combos are too janky, and I really don't like it. So at this point, we're going to stick to only the special 2. Now, we haven't triggered the Reinvigorated Fury node yet. We're up at 7 out of 10, and he's going to die before that. So, again, it's just a matter of kind of overpowering and out-damaging that regen there. We get a nice medium to end the fight. Alright, up in Section 2 on Path 9 now, we have a Doom on Node 35, another easy Kingpin fight. So, couple things to be aware of here. With one eye open, obviously you need to play stun immune because all the damage is going to be reflected. The other thing that I wrote down in my notes, and this is not really necessary but I wrote it down anyways, is that if Doom has the aura active and you have the overpower buff up, it's best to just wait it out. Because if you hit into Doom while he has the aura up, he's going to nullify that buff. And even though Kingpin will probably shrug off the shock that he would turn that buff into, it's just easier to just wait it out. And I think that does happen at one point here. I did get a nice full SP2 dex. That's always great when that happens. I decided to risk it there just because I knew that Kingpin would shrug off the incinerates if I did take a hit or two from that blast at the end there. Other than that, I'm trying to push into the special 2, again, trying to avoid the aura as much as possible so that I can get my maximum damage output, and I don't have to worry about that. Alright, so right here, I've got the overpower buff active. He has the aura up, so now I'm just kind of playing a bit passive here. You know, the aura and the buff are lining up kind of at the same time, so I do lose a bit of the attack bonus there, but I feel like that's the safer way to play it. I get parried there, which is super weird. Thankfully, Kingpin shrugged it off right away, and I was able to continue the fight, and I think this degen kills him mid-special attack. There we go, down he goes. Alright, last fight for me this war, again, another light war for me, is a negative up on node 45. This is a pretty simple Kingpin fight again. Just play stun immune. As a general rule, I think you want to play Mr. Negative stun immune because when you parry him, he gets that light energy, and then if he converts it to dark energy, it's just bad news. Especially for Kingpin, because if he has any dark energy and you have a non-damaging debuff on you, you start to take like physical damage over time. So I wanted to A, not parry him at all, and B, if he somehow ended up with any amount of dark energy, I wasn't going to knock him down. So there we go. I mean, this fight's over pretty quickly. You see we have 2 overpower buffs there, giving us some nice attack bonus. Not even worried too much about the Nerves of Steel node, and down negative goes. So again, you know, pretty easy couple of fights for me, 3 kills, 0 deaths. Unfortunately, we were down early, I think, in this one, and even, you know, D69, I think they had like a disconnect early, and it ended up being pretty close. I think it was like 7-6, but it was really 7-5. So a couple things we need to clean up for the rest of the season. 3 wars left. Our record is standing at 6-3. So hopefully, let's get at least one more win, probably to lock up Masters. Probably 2 wins for Masters top 10, I think. So, folks, if you enjoyed this one, let me know. Hit that like button for me. And as always, thank you very much for watching. We'll see you again next time.